Hello, how are you guys? Nice to see you, Bulldog Nation. Excited to be here. Had a great fall with our guys, and just really like the culture, what we're trying to set forth right now, and where we're going and what we're trying to do on the field every day. Coming over from about 25 years of Division I, started with Birmingham Southern and a little bit of Georgia State before that. Actually started with Georgia State, went to Birmingham Southern, Michigan, Dallas Baptist, South Alabama. Spent some time with the Mariners and Team USA. So real excited to be here. Got a great staff, and Coach Allen, Coach Russell right now. So we have two guys paying attention to our pitching. I also help with the hitting. And Coach Allen is a veteran. He's been here before, knows the league real well, provides us a tremendous asset to our program. So we finished the fall 5-3 with winning our last 5 in a row. Really like the direction of where the pitching was coming from. Kind of got on the field a little bit earlier than we wanted to, just because the weather set us back a little bit. And so started figuring out where we want to see some of our guys, and started to figure out some pitch and rolls and some things like that. So just finished with the arrow really pointed north in the right direction. So really excited about this year's club. I think there's some good talent on the team. And as always, look forward with the goal in mind to set forth and win a championship. And that's what we're trying to do. I think we're going to see a team that has some pitching. We also signed Lucas Reed out of Kentucky. Saw Lucas in the Appalachian League this summer when working for Team USA, and we signed him. He's 89, 91, looks to be like a firm starter for us. And then also looking at Alex McWHORTER and Preston Ratliff. Preston's a big right-hander, 88, 91 with a big curveball. We think he's going to be in the mix at the rotation, but also serves as a two-way player as well as McWHORTER. So I think those 4 guys right now, that's who we're looking at as starters for us. It's not that we're pigeonholed into that. Other potential guys would be Breck Jones, Matthew DELANO. DELANO's big and strong. Like him at the back end of a game. I do like our bullpen depth. I think that we're going to have some options of different kind of looks that we can provide the opponent and go and attack them, really try to mix up our looks, keep them off balance and that kind of thing. Also, Alex McWHORTER will start at third base and kind of go around the horn here. He's a solid veteran returner. Like his presence over there at third base with a big bat, can lock down that corner. Have a freshman in Jonathan Byrne, who we feel good about his defense and being able to contribute there. At shortstop right now, I would have to lean on Jesse Johnson. Jesse's a transfer from Jones, who's Purvis High School product. Will provide a solid bat towards the top of the lineup. And then you got Brendan McCauley, returning second baseman, who had just an outstanding fall. Probably had one of the best falls of anybody on the team positionally. Really came into his own with the strike zone discipline. His swing we made some few adjustments to his swing and his overall approach, so liked him. At first base, we have Sean Smith, newcomer from Pascagoula, who looks to have a lot of power. He'll be an impact player his first year in the league. Can also play outfield for us. Can play right, can play left. See him as a middle of the order type. Real strong presence, lots of juice, lots of thunder in the bat. Sean Smith will be an impact freshman in this league, but will also see a lot of time for us at first base. And behind the plate, Thomas Hollingsworth is probably our best defender at this point. Can really catch and throw, receive, and so I feel good about our positions, players, and the progress that they made over the fall was really tremendous. They started to understand, like I said, the strike zone discipline is a big thing for me. I think we'll have a combination of speed and power, with a little bit more power than speed. So we're going to need to be able to take our walks, hit the ball in the gaps, drive the ball over the fence a little bit. We'll have some team speed, but it won't be top to bottom. It'll be bits and pieces there. Guys like McCauley, guys like freshman newcomer like Carpenter. Sanderson comes to us from Illinois. had a really good fall, as good a fall as anybody in the freshman class. As an outfielder, look for him to see time in center field, left field. So feel really good about our lineup. Feel really good about our ability to drive the ball in the gaps and hit it a long way. Carpenter is a center fielder, yes, and he's got some speed and can run it down out there. I think he was Alabama or Mississippi, I'm sorry, 4A Player of the Year. So Carpenter, 4A Player of the Year, he can drive the ball a little bit in the gaps, run it down, hit at the bottom or top of the order. Table setter type guy. Yep. Sean Smith is going to see time out there. Preston Ratliff will also. I mentioned Preston as a pitcher, but he is a returning veteran in the league. Has a real strong arm, runs it down in the outfield. ALEC Hardy will see some time out there. He had a really good fall for us. And he will also see some time at second base a little bit. McWHORTER pitches, and we may move Johnson over to third, or John. We're not sure yet what we're going to do there, but Hardy's a valuable piece to the lineup because he can play multiple positions, outfield and infield. Noah had a tremendous fall for us, one of the better freshman incoming recruits. His velocity made a jump towards the end of the fall. His ability to throw first pitch strikes, control the running game, really matured. I look to him to be also push for a potential starter spot. He'll be a freshman that we need to bring along, who will be part of the future of the staff, and I won't hesitate to go to him at any point in the game. Adam comes from McGee High School, and he came in and was a little bit nicked up, a little bit behind, and he started to gain some momentum. Has a real live arm. His arm whips and it's fast. He can. He's a kind of a lower slot guy who has a little sink on his ball, so he can sink it a little bit. But Adam has a strong secondary pitch with a slider, and I look to him to be a piece out of the bullpen as well. Snell made a big stride for us as well as a freshman with a lot of talent that is unseasoned as a pitcher, but has a really big arm with some potential to provide velocity at the back end of a game. Adam Bassett is a player who high character, high makeup. He will see time for us behind the plate, and is coming off of a little bit of a shoulder issue, but I love the bat, how it plays. He came up with some really big hits for us. His bat should allow him to find some time into the lineup. While it might be my first year as a head coach in the league, I'm a little bit familiar with the league as far as recruiting at South Alabama, my time there, and also with the Seattle Mariners as a scout. So I expect the league to be strong, top-heavy. Obviously, there's some, we have some opponents and some rivals that we are, excited about getting on the field and towing it up with. I don't feel like there's anybody that we're going to take a back seat to or step down. The league will be strong. There will be plenty of Division I prospects in it, a few prospects for the next level with pro as well. But I really feel like the league's reputation, from what I saw in the fall at the workouts and the showcase and the games that we played, it did not let down at all. It will be a strong year within the league. Only saw a few teams, but I know that there's really not a game that you can take off and let your guard up for. So.